Right, hello and welcome to my very first At Home with Stephen. Very, very excited, and I've got a very, very special young lady called Tilly Lockie. So, you're here in New York. What brings you here?
So I've won an award.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's pretty cool being here. Like, I've always wanted to go to New York, and just being able to be here for such an amazing reason and collecting this award while I'm here. And it's all about giving back to the community, the one I've won anyway. So it is, like, it really means a lot. It's going to be my first, like, proper award ceremony or anything like that, so I'm really excited.
But you must be used to the attention. Have you been getting a lot of attention all your life?
Yeah, a little bit. It's definitely kicked off this year, to be honest. All the travelling and everything. Everyone's really excited by the hands, which is great. Because
Okay, the hands, the amazing hands. Now,
Hands.
so I first heard about you and these hands when it was at James Cameron, the producer of this movie. Attilia, is that right?
Aaliyah.
Alita?
Yeah.
Alita, the movie. And so how did that come about? So are these in the movie?
Yeah, so these hands I was gifted from 20th Century Fox and James Cameron, and they are basically based off of the character Aaliyah in the film Alita Battle Angel. So she's got this really cool cyborg body, it looks just like this, and when they were making the movie they thought, this is incredible, why not try and get it in person? And I think Open Barracks were trying to, like, kind of expecting it at one point, because it's like most prosthetic companies try to make them really realistic,
Yeah.
and whereas Open Barracks are completely different. They were making superhero arms, working with Marvel, Disney, all sorts.
I was going to say, it's more like embracing the fact that, like, Bionic Woman, superhero.
Yeah.
It's which is great.
Yeah, it's so much better that way, because now no longer are people like, what are they, trying to figure out what they were, since
Yeah.
it's so realistic. They're just really confused and honestly quite scared, and you can't really blame them, to be honest. They were quite scary because they were just uncanny, too realistic, but still looked really robotic. Like, the way they moved, it was really strange.
Yeah, I like the way the world's gone from trying to make people fit in to embracing it.
Yeah, I feel like
You're going to be better than human.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Open Barracks are making these hands not just a medical device anymore, which is what they were supposed to be, but it's more, as well as it being able to help you, it also helps you mentally as well, because it makes you feel like you can be themselves. And I felt like, prosthetics in the past, it was almost like you would wear these hands for everybody else,
Right.
and you would be paying all this money, and these hands were seriously expensive in the past. Like, they didn't even open wide enough to hold a cup, yet they were like £32,000 a pair, and it was really, really, really bad. But now these are only 10,000, so it's still a lot of money, but it's less than half the price, and you can do so much more with them. So it's really.
Have you got them
better.
insured then?
No, I don't have them insured, but I'm working with Open Barracks, so
Right.
they're always on the case whenever I'm about to go on stage, and I'm having like, I get so scared because the hands stop working. They're always like with the screwdrivers, or they're on FaceTime. Right, you can do this, but that doesn't happen often. They're really reliable.
That's amazing. And for anyone who, it's the first time they're meeting you, Tilly, how were you born without your arms, or did you lose them?
So I was born completely fine. I was completely normal, had human hands, all of my body parts. And then when I was 15 months old, I fell really ill with a disease called meningococcal septicemia stream B.
Oh, that's
Quite
a mouthful.
Yeah.
Glad you said that, not me.
Yeah, so a lot of people get that wrong in interviews. But yeah, I had that, and septicemia is a really, like, blood poisoning, one of the symptoms you get in the plague, so, pretty serious.
Wow, so you were
Yeah.
lucky to survive.
Yeah, lots of people do die, and if they don't die, they'll lose, like, legs, arms, like, up to here. So I was really lucky to lose both hands at the wrist. That is, like, really, really great, and I still have the wrist in there as well.
And you seem to be like, I saw you on your phone earlier. It was
Yeah.
amazing. Like, they're so sensitive, you can use it.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that you really struggle with in everyday life?
I'd say there's, like, 3 things I always say, like, that I do struggle with, and they're all really, like, technical finger stuff, and that is tying your hair in a bobble, which, I mean, I don't really have to worry about because I've got short hair, but also tight shoelaces and doing, like, really small fiddly buttons.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's really actually quite shocking that I can do that, but sometimes, like,
I mean, I
have
saw
to,
you were
do
like that on the old Instagram.
Yeah.
Bit of an Instagram queen,
Yeah,
weren't you?
love Instagram, love social media.
And actually, talking about social media, you've got so much attention and all this fame. What do you hope to do with it all?
Well, I don't really know if I class myself as an influencer yet, but if I am, I'm not your typical influencer, like, promoting, like, the teeth whitener stuff or like sportwear, like workout clothes and all this. It's more just promoting how people can be themselves, and if I do work for a brand, it's a brand that I really believe in, and they have the same like what their aims and their goals are related to mine in a way. So it's all like promoting these burning cans that could help people. You don't have to wear them, but you can. But also other little bits that I feel like just help people accept who they are. And on my social media platform, I really just want to be that place where people can come if they like seeking acceptance, and I know that is what happens because I have received DMs, which is always really great, of people saying like, thank you so much, your page has really given me a lot of confidence, helped me come out my shell. And
well, you're an inspiration. And you're kind of like the face of some charities as well, and it's like a family affair. Your mum works for a charity, and she got involved with that when you were very young. Is that right?
Yeah, well, she was raising my profile for a bit, Give Tilly a Hand appeal, which kind of was the charity too, because it was fundraising for me to get the expensive hands that didn't move. But I liked them at the time for some reason. But yeah, now she works for a charity called Meningitis Now, and it's obviously really close to her heart because I had meningitis. So she's a community fundraiser and events organiser for the northeast of England and all of it. So she like.
Well, you must be making her very proud.
I think so.
Is that right, Mum? She's making you proud.
Very proud.
And have you got any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have 3 sisters.
Yeah.
Lots of us. 1 older, 2 younger.
Yeah. I mean, are they jealous of this attention, these amazing hands?
Well, I think they really like it because, I mean, they're able to say, like, my sister's verified Instagram. They all get really excited about that, and I do too. It's surreal. But also, they sometimes get to tag along to all these like events and countries I get to go to. So
like me, I'm going to tag along tomorrow night to your award ceremony. Very excited about that.
Yeah. Well, my older sister Tia, we're really close, and she came to South Africa with me a couple of months ago, and she's really into videography. So it was really great for her to go there. And we did a bush trip, so she was recording all the lions and the elephants and stuff in the wild, so it was really cool. But at the end of the day, they were just like, they love it, and when I get home, they're still treating the same. Like, it's still horrible, we're still sisters, we like argue all the time, but they're like great, they're just my sisters and they support me all the way.
Well, you got to meet some amazing people. I saw on your Instagram that Dalai Lama is a friend of yours. I can't believe that blew me away. I mean, I went to see him at the Royal Albert Hall, and I was just in awe being in that, that huge, but you were sitting next to him.
Yeah, that
Hugs
was,
and all.
Oh my god, it was insane. Like, we got that call, and it was with Singularity U. I do quite a lot with them, like speaking and stuff. And it was in Amsterdam, and they got in touch with us again. So I'm thinking it's just gonna be another panel, technology and stuff. Still pretty cool though. But they were like, so we're gonna do another event. We really want you to attend. It's gonna be in this huge church, which is incredible. It was the Dean Kirk Church in Instagram, Amsterdam. So yeah, we went there, and then they were like, also the Dalai Lama is going to be there, and I was just like, what? Like, I didn't actually know what they'd said. I was like, look, they can't have just said that, because I mean everybody knows who he is, don't they? But of course we said yeah.
Yeah, of course. And I was gonna say, you've got so many things in front of you. What do you want to be when you grow up? What would you like to do?
Well, of course, I definitely want to continue work with Open Bionics. We're going to get these hands to the point where they're going to be better than human hands, and people are going to want them because they'll be fun and cool and customizable and just all round better, I think. And it'll be really cool, like an advancement, like you would have your phone, you would have a bionic hand, and I think that's really cool. But for like a career, I definitely love being in front of the camera.
Yeah. Well, you're very good.
Thank you.
You'd be a great presenter, I think. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to be a presenter. I think that's like the job. I would love to be a presenter. If I got the choice, I would want to be a presenter.
Well, watch this space. I think Tilly's going to be a presenter, host out big time. And if people want to follow you or find out more, what's your Instagram name or handle?
Yeah.
Get with the lingo.
So my Instagram is @tilly.lockie on Instagram, just Tilly_Lockie. Then on Twitter, it's Give Tilly a Hand. On Facebook, Give Tilly a Hand, and I also have a YouTube channel, which is Tilly Lockie as well, so make sure to subscribe on there.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait to see what you do next. So that's it. Keep your eye on this one. Big things are awaiting.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.